Did you know that you can influence how much financial aid your college student receives? Now, I'm not saying you can magically tap into a source of free money, but you may be able to increase the amount of federal student loans and work-study aid your student qualifies for by making a few strategic moves. First, if the government sees that you have significant savings, you'll be expected to use a portion of that money for college expenses. The more money the government believes you can contribute to your child's college education, the less money it's willing to lend you. So before you apply for financial aid, consider using some of your savings to pay down debt, make additional mortgage payments, contribute to an IRA, or buy big-ticket items such as a car or computer. When figuring aid eligibility, the government does not take these things into account. Next, if your student has any money that's been saved in her own name, move it to a 529 plan or transfer the assets to your name. The government expects students to put over a third of their own money towards education costs. On the other hand, only 5.6% of a parent's savings are required to be used for college expenses. The same goes for assets in a 529. And here's another hint. If the 529 plan is in a grandparent's name with your student listed as beneficiary, none of that money is considered when determining financial aid. 2 more easy tips. Before you fill out the financial aid application, file your taxes so you're working with your real income and tax liability numbers. You're allowed to use estimates, but you don't want to risk submitting figures that are too high. And finally, get the application in the mail as soon as possible. Financial aid administrators distribute funds on a first-come, first-served basis. And when the money's gone, you're out of luck until next year.